Power Ranger star Austin St. John was arrested for wire fraud related to the COVID-19 Paycheck Protection Program. So, Austin St. John, who is best known for playing the Red Ranger in several Power Ranger franchise installments, was among those charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud on Tuesday in a federal indictment related to the COVID-19 Paycheck Protection Program. The 47-year-old actor, also known as Jason Lawrence Geiger, which I think is funny because his character in Power Rangers was named Jason, was among the 18 defendants who were either arrested on suspicion of conspiracy or summoned to appear before a federal magistrate judge for the charges. According to the Department of Justice, if convicted, St. John could face up to 20 years in federal prison.
Oh.
Per the indictment, the group of defendants is alleged to have fraudulently obtained at least 16 loans and at least $3.5 million through a plan led by two men, Michael Hill and Andrew Moran, to defraud lenders in the Small Business Administration's Paycheck Protection Program effort. Hill was allegedly responsible for recruiting co-conspirators who used an existing business or created a business to submit applications and obtain the Paycheck Protection Program funding. Moran allegedly assisted co-conspirators with the application paperwork, both in fabricating supporting documentation and submitting their application through the Federal Assistance Program's online portals. The DOJ announcement states that the defendants allegedly misrepresented information about the true nature of their business on the applications, as well as the number of people the business employed and the amount of payroll. Loans were then approved and dispersed by the SBA and other financial institutions based on these material misrepresentations. Instead of putting money toward employee salaries, utility payments, or healthcare benefits, St. John and 17 others are accused of, in some instances, paying Hill and Moran, who transferred the money to personal accounts before spending it on personal purchases. So I saw another article where they mentioned this thing about spending on personal purchases were not just, like the way this is phrased, it sounds like Hill and Moran were the ones doing that. But another article I read made it sound like the 18 individuals were doing that, not just those two guys. So others allegedly sent their fraudulently obtained funds to a third individual, Jonathan Spencer, so that it could be invested in foreign exchange markets. The case is currently being investigated by the FBI and IRS, criminal investigations, with assistant U.S. attorneys in the Eastern District of Texas prosecuting. So here's the Eastern District of Texas. Now remember, 18 were arrested, right? So here we've got these names: Michael Hill, Andrew Moran. We've got Jason Lawrence Geiger, a.k.a. Austin St. John, a.k.a. the Red Power Ranger. And we've got really this guy.
Okay, imagine being a police officer arresting the guy and being like, oh my gosh, I'm such a fan. Okay, you're under arrest.
Putting the fact that he's the Red Ranger in an official document.
Yeah, come on now.
Wait, in an official document? They put that in the...
This is on justice.gov.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
it's like,
right
we
underneath,
want you to get fucked on SEO. We're gonna put your who you are on here.
So right underneath Austin St. John is Eric Reed Maraschio, aka Pheonix Marcone. Who is Pheonix Marcone? Oh, God damn it. One moment, please. Oh my God.
Did he delete his Twitter?
Oh my God.
He nuked his socials.
It's gone.
That's a good
whole
idea.
Account or just the Twitter, just that one tweet. Sorry. Like go into the URL and just delete everything after status.
Hold on. One fucking tweet. I didn't actually.
Humonals.
Oh shit.
So this tweet that I'm trying to show is the one where Vic was arm in arm with Pheonix Marcone. So anyway, that's who I'm talking about, Mr. NFT guy.
The account is still there.
Maybe it's better that it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, they deleted it because it was connecting them to a guy who's been arrested, right?
Yeah.
So Vic said, update, due to some recent developments, I'm no longer able to be a part of the NFT project announced several weeks ago. I wish everyone the best, but I will no longer be involved. And I just want to remind you of this.
If I come to find out that there is anything nefarious or, kind of scammy about this, I will be the first one to call it out and distance myself from it.
He will become the canary in the coal mine for everyone to follow.
By the way, I took that from Ronan Jaw's Twitter. Thank you, Ronan. And so we've got Humonals. Due to circumstances, both parties agreed to part ways without Vic
Your
Mignogna.
pronunciation of it is very generous.
Yep.
Yeah, when I saw it, it looked like I kept reading it as human animal sex, and that's what actually like.
Oh my god!
That's what I mean. It's probably because I spent too much time in animal control. Don't go down.
I
Don't
would
go into that
pronounce
board.
Humonals.
Whoa. Okay,
I
so you
thought
might
it
be
was
wondering, wait a minute, why
humonimal.
is it called Humonals? Okay.
Like
Well, because
hormones.
it looks like a bunch of furry stuff, and I don't trust the furries. I don't know. I have a very strong negative bias against furries.
So I've realized I screwed this up. So Vic said, due to some recent developments, I'm no longer able to be a part of the NFT project announced several weeks ago. Jamie Markey can't help herself due to completely foreseen circumstances. I have a case of the giggles. So let's see.
I don't mind that. Good job, Jamie.
I mean, there's her tiny little W, like a little micro W.
I mean, I'll give it to Jamie. It was pretty foreseen.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, we pretty much every one of us called it the second we covered this on podcast.
As soon as I saw the website, it just looked like something that was furry related. It was the same thing with that. It was the same thing with the what was that other thing? Damn it! It was another animation project with animal anthem.
Yeah, Vic Boyston.
Are you talking about the Humonals from Prince Adventures from Fantasy Soft?
Oh, Prince, yeah, Fantasy Soft, yeah, that stuff. That was another furry project. I saw it. I was like, that looks like furry stuff. Don't ever trust the furries. They're up to something. You don't trust them.
I don't know. I'm on good terms with the CEO of that company. I'll just say I think he's got a good heart and a good. I think he's going places. That young fella who's older than me. Anyway,
you're gonna say you were on good terms with the furries or like the head council of the furries.
No. So real quick, due to unforeseen circumstances, we decided to move forward without Pheonix. We will still use his original book, but moving forward, he is no longer on the Humonals team. Okay, I have fucked this up so hard. I should have shown you this first. This is Pheonix Marcone's personal Facebook. He hasn't accepted my friend request from jail yet.
You know who else's personal Facebook it is?
So
yours.
Here's his 2022 goals. Record 10 audiobooks. Train for a 15-mile run. Read 12 books. 3 endurance events. Visit 1 country. Launch a new company. Top 10 in jump ropes. Whatever that means. And create an NFT line. Well, unfortunately, he's not off to a good start.
And going to prison. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
So why are they called Humonals now? So this happened before all that other stuff. There just wasn't a good way to work into it from the Austin St. John thing. We rebranded our name due to another trademark in a different class. There are multiple classes in trademarks. We want to do merchandising and don't want any conflicts. We will constantly update you with changes. We still have our Zoom every Wednesday. Great job. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time for any questions. And then we have a team meeting in place today. This meeting will address how we will move forward and get things back on track. Andrew, this is the MMA marketing director guy. This has been one entertaining process, to say the least. Someone called Jerry Springer. Please be patient as changes are being made. This is a process. We are working diligently to get everything transferred over / removed and or changed. So the question is, how much do people hate NFTs? So this guy, I saw this on their timeline. Look at my beautiful boy, right? So I guess he commissioned this artwork or something, right? Humonals.x. This is cool. Response: NFTs are a predatory, shitty money-making scheme designed to pretend some silly paper doll furries you put minimal effort into coding is going to be the next Beanie Babies. Fuck yourself. But yes, the drawing is very cool. Thank you.
Wow,
Like a
that,
Damon Mills guy.
that was like a bit of a whiplash kind of deal. Like, the tonal shift at the end. What the fuck?
We had a good laugh at that last night.
They cannot catch a break. Like, I'm surprised they haven't given up yet. I honestly thought when that tweet didn't load that they just nuked the whole project. Like, and the funny thing is that when I need to, I archive these little things here. When they have a hyperlink, that's the archive. And I've archived like so many tweets and things, this specific podcast, but apparently not that specific one. Great job, me. So anyway, also I want to address before we continue moving forward. So Austin St. John's Instagram account posted this. Austin St. John is a father, husband, role model, and friend to many. He's the father to many. The indictment detailed today is populated by a multitude of individuals, the majority of which Austin has no knowledge of and has never met or interacted with. It is our understanding that Austin put his faith, reputation, and finances in the hands of third parties whose goals were self-centered and ultimately manipulated and betrayed his trust. We expect Austin's legal team to successfully defend against these charges and lead to his ultimate exoneration. We ask that you respect the privacy of Austin's family in light of this serious situation, and thank you for your support. Zachary McGinnis, Galactic Productions, LLC. So, anyway, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that he is saying, I didn't do it. Or at least somebody on his behalf is saying that for him. Now, connecting this to our good friend Pheonix Marcone. So here's Pheonix Marcone's LinkedIn. Great job. Get out of here. I saw these weird stuff. Okay, so first of all, somebody actually, most of what I'm presenting to you was sent to me courtesy of Little Rocks on Twitter. So thank you for that. Who mentioned that his LinkedIn is locked. So this isn't like a protected account, though. This is me or him, probably me, not having the premium LinkedIn account. That's all that is. I can't message him because I didn't buy into LinkedIn's grift. But in his
Why would anyone do that?
I don't know. I haven't actually done anything with LinkedIn in so long. And then I logged in one day and noticed I had like 30 job offers over the past 10 years that I didn't even know had come in. Right. So anyway, he worked on a lot of things like Revoice, Marcone Clean, which is a cleaning company he started during COVID in order to take advantage of people's hysteria on COVID.
No.
And then I saw this right under his, so he's got his publications and honors and awards, Key to the City, issued by the mayor of Allegan, Michigan, and Key to the City, issued by Mayor Maddox of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And then causes, this is what's important to him: animal welfare, children, environment, disaster and humanitarian relief, science and technology. So these are the things that are important to him. And of course, like any good grifter, the first thing, I guess maybe it's not the first thing, honestly. Oh, it was funnier when it was because it wasn't. It was the first thing that shows on his LinkedIn without hitting show more is he started his own foundation like the Clintons for disaster relief to take in money. That's what I forgot. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me show you his Facebook. Where did his Facebook go? Here it is. This is why I brought this up. The other reason. So here's his post. Now, like, again, he hasn't given me access, like he's not allowed me to be his friend. But I noticed the only thing on his entire Facebook: fundraiser, 4th annual Operation Toy Drop, $0 raised to $5,000, ended. Before that, fundraiser, 3rd annual Operation Toy Drop, $50 raised of $2,500, ended. 2 people donated. Before that, Fantastic Heroes, terminally ill kids Halloween Fantastic Heroes event, $1,045 raised of $500. And then before that, Nothing, I guess. Just basically, his entire Facebook is a grift, like what do you call them? Fundraisers. Here we go.
Can you check the dates on those?
And so few of them are. This is from 2018, August 6, 2018, through Facebook fundraiser. This one, $220 of 5,000. What I'm getting at is this guy kind of he's been bullshitting from the beginning, right? Oh, published in Forbes, all that shit that we kind of exposed last podcast, and like he can't even reach, like I mean the last two, literally $0 raised. Like people learn about his grift and stop donating, right? It's just it's pathetic. Anyway,
the reason I asked about the dates is just because I know Facebook offers a feature where it's like if it's your birthday, they're like instead of asking for gifts.
Oh, you want to see if they're the same day every year?
They weren't. I already looked.
Okay,
I saw.
So anyway, so here's
before you go any farther, check the private messages real quick. Random 11 sent you something special.
Oh my.
Oh.
It's just the picture of the tweet.
So this was the tweet from before that I was trying to show that was deleted.
Before we got any farther away from it.
Yeah. So that was him. And again, this is important. Another amazing lunch with my good friend Vic Mignogna. Right. So he was, it was an obvious grift from the beginning. And this actually really furthers Vic's case over the fact that he's a terrible judge of character.
Boomer.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, here is the tracking the Paycheck Protection Program thing. This is Pheonix Marcone's Hazelnut Cafe. The payroll that they applied for was $225,000, right? And here, Morosquio v. State. So this was an appeal on a previous ruling on fraud. And I just had to share this because this was included with prejudice. Right? Before trial, the state filed a 15-page notice of its intent to introduce evidence of other acts, crimes, and wrongs, including the following: bail jumping and failure to appear in this case in March and April of 2009, a guilty plea to an aggravated promotion of prostitution charge in October 2003, false statement to obtain property or credit over $200,000, instances of misconduct during his active duty in the Air Force resulting in his discharge prior to completing his full term of enlistment. I would like to point out real quick before I continue reading that on his Facebook, because again, grift, Air Force veteran, right?
Not gonna lie, that guy looks like a massive douchebag. Like he looks the part.
Yeah. And it's funny because like he looks like Kratos without all the ash, but when you hear his voice, he sounds really kind of effeminate. Like he doesn't have the gravelly, rocky voice of Kratos. False, prior duty and full term of enlistment. So he was discharged dishonorably, right? False statement to obtain property or credit, money laundering, and engaging in organized criminal activity involving the purchase and resale of 38 other properties in Texas between 2005 and 2008, becoming part of a group of individuals claiming to denounce their U.S. citizenship and become world citizens / Moor nationals / Moor Republic members with diplomatic immunity from prosecution, income taxes, and any state or federal authority.
Sounds like some kind of like hybrid of sovereign citizen and the globalists.
Right? Presenting and using a governmental record he knew contained false statements, a pleading stating he was not the defendant in the underlying case and was immune from criminal and civil jurisdiction, arrest, and detention, possessing false documents identifying him as Reed Marcone L., a diplomat from the Muir Republic, creating a false pay stub or pay record for Natalie Reynolds, forging homeowner signatures on change of address forms in order to route mail to his office in June of 2007 and July of 2008, involving himself with making counterfeit passports and identification for himself and other Muir associates. filing a false affidavit that he was not criminally liable for the underlying criminal case pursuant to the Uniform Commercial Code, having 9 indictments pending against him in Collin County, and making misrepresentations about being one of only 7 people ever to be honored with the key to the city of Tuscaloosa, Alabama by the mayor in 2008 for his humanitarian work in rescuing missing and abducted children, and claiming he was personally responsible for 2 missing children being recovered.
Oh my gosh.
That was all for Pheonix Marcone.
That's just Pheonix Marcone.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yikes.
Whew, so I think, Vic, you need to have a private investigator
For
do a
every
background
single
check
person
on
you
all your
interact with.
business partners in the future.
Wonder why he changed his name, eh?
Right? Whew,
Like,
all
I
right.
think Vic just has the unhealthy mentality of everyone is my friend by default. They have
It's
to
like, how many times do we have
they
to
have
teach you
to
this
earn
lesson,
your
old man?
actual trust. You can't just give it to them and then take it away once it's been broken. That's not how it should work. Okay? Like, you're literally just setting yourself up for disappointment and suffering.
Yes, this is the Little Rocks who provided us with this delicious piece of our podcast here. Thank you so much again for that.